What's up, everybody? It's your boy Bobby W223, and this is my review of The Dark Knight Rises. Now, this movie was amazing. Just like my older brother said, it is a little hard to compare Dark Knight Rises to The Dark Knight or Batman Begins, because I feel just like he feels each one is kind of almost their own movie, but it still has the same, style and the same theme throughout all three. But they all still kind of feel like they have their own personality and their own identity. And I felt that this was a very, very, very solid movie. In my honest opinion, I think Dark Knight is still the strongest out of the three. But I will be honest, the Joker is my favorite villain of all time. So I already knew it was going to be hard for them to top Dark Knight, for me personally. But was the movie great? Yes. Should you go see it if you haven't seen it already? Yes. I saw about 2-3 days ago, I want to say. Today's Friday, for those of you that care, but I saw it a few days ago. Excellent movie. Definitely the best comic book movie this year. I will say that. Definitely the best comic book movie this year. Very good movie. It was suspenseful when it needed to be suspenseful. It was funny when it needed to be funny. And that's something I would say. I say that this one had the most comedy in it. Now, don't get me wrong, it's not like a Will Ferrell movie or anything, but I say compared to the other two, it had more comedy, more funny moments in comparison to the other two. It had its great moments of action when it needed to have that. I mean, everything. The music, of course, was great. The villain, Bane, great villain, badass. Like, that dude, he will mess you up, whether you're on his team, whether you're not on his team. If you look at him funny, you're done. He'll snap your neck. Like, a lot of crazy stuff. Batman was really cool. You almost feel bad for Batman in this one, which was kind of different. Wasn't a bad thing, but it was definitely different, because Batman, you always look at him as just this badass dude that can do anything, even though he's still a normal human being. But it's like they kind of gave him a vulnerability that I didn't really see in the other two movies, so I think it added more depth to the movie as well. Anne Hathaway as Catwoman, sexy as hell. I would almost go out as far as say this the best Catwoman so far. I mean, as far as looks, acting, she nailed it. That outfit was awesome. I would go see the movie again just to see Anne Hathaway. I'll say that right now. Christian Bale, Batman. Great job. Of course, he had his whole raspy "I'm Batman" thing going on. Yeah, great. He was great as Bruce Wayne, great as Batman. The guy that plays Alfred, awesome. The other characters, great. Gordon, great. One of the best characters in that movie. I mean, everybody. They had a few twists in there, especially if because I'm not a huge fan of Bane, so I didn't know a lot about his backstory and things like that. So there was some twists going on involving Bane in the movie that I enjoyed towards the end. Great. Speaking of the end, great ending. Sad, but great ending. I loved it. It was a love-hate ending for me. Not hate because it was bad, but hate because it was a sad ending. But it was probably one of the best endings that they could do to really end off this, this movie, since this is supposed to be the last one that Christopher Nolan is doing. This is pretty much the only way that he could end it. The Batjet, fucking awesome. Overall movie, I give it a 9 out of 10. Very, very solid movie. Overall, I say it's the best comic book movie overall. Very, very good movie. It's kind of hard to compare to the Avengers. I know I gave the Avengers like a 9 or a 9.5 or something like that, but to me that it's kind of hard to compare that to The Dark Knight Rises and stuff like that. But to me, overall best comic book movie this year.